When you hold your WebEx meeting, one of the primary things that you will do is to share files in WebEx. This tutorial is going to show you 3 ways to share those files. One is by sharing your desktop, one is by sharing a file, one is by sharing an application. Each of the 3 are different. It's important to know the differences, the advantages and disadvantages of both. Let's take a look. When you first open the WebEx meeting as the host or presenter, you will be greeted by 2 tabs. The first is the Meeting Info tab. This does have the meeting number and the host key, which you will need for other things. We're not going to cover it just yet. The second tab that opens is the Quick Start tab. It's really my favorite way to get the meeting started. It's very easy for you to click and join the audio conference, to send last-minute reminders, and then to bring documents into your WebEx session. As you learned earlier, there are 3 ways to share. There's sharing your desktop, sharing the file, and sharing the application. Let's take a look at Share Desktop. When you click on that, right now I have 3 applications open. And so it will automatically go to the PowerPoint, or if I toggle onto Word, or if I toggle onto Excel, or back and forth. Every time I click on these files, it changes for me, and it also changes for you. I'm going to stop the sharing. So the bad news about sharing your desktop is that if you have your instant message program open, or if you have your email program open and you get a notice that a new message came in or an IM came in, guess what? You're going to see it, and so is everybody else. So if you don't want them to see those other things that might pop up, then you might want to select Share an Application. Sharing an application allows us to select a specific application from the list. Like I'm going to go in and select this Word document that's currently open on my desktop. By the way, here are the other 2 that are open on my desktop. I'm going to share the Word document, and it is going to come up. And now if I click onto the other applications like that PowerPoint and that Excel document, you're not seeing that. You're also not going to see any instant messages or email notices that come in. So when you share one application, that is the only application that everybody else is going to see. The third way to share is by sharing a file. This is important because it allows you to bring documents actually into a whiteboarding feature. Let's take a look. I'm going to go in and share a file from my How to Wow series for webinars, and so I'm going to bring it into the slide. This is actually going to bring it in as a new tab up here on the Meeting Manager. And notice that as it comes in, it's pretty quick, but it also has the annotation capabilities. And so if you want to bring in a PowerPoint and do annotations on it, you will have that capability. And by using the participant panel and assigning the privileges to allow others to annotate, they will also have the ability to annotate themselves. But you will navigate through this slide deck by clicking on the right-hand button. Every time you click on it, it will bring up a new annotation that is built in there, or bring on the next slide in the series. Now, I mentioned that you could share your files through this share menu. It's the easiest way to do it. But I also want you to understand there is also a share menu at the top. And guess what? There is Share Application, there is Share My Desktop, and there is Share the File. So all 3 of them are here too. It's using the preferences that you prefer. So let's just recap what we just learned. There are 3 ways to share files in WebEx: Share Desktop, Share File, Share Application. Each one is different. Use Share Desktop when you want to switch between multiple open applications. So in your meeting, if you're going to be flipping back and forth between an Excel spreadsheet and a Word document or something else, you're going to probably want to use Share Desktop. But word to the wise, close your Outlook and close the IM. The second way is to share the file. That's what I use in my classes. I actually upload my PowerPoint into the share file capability, and then it allows me and you to annotate on it, and we can save the annotated file as a UCF file, bring it back in again, see it outside of the meeting. Lots of advantages. I really love Share File. The third is the Share Application, and if you're going to share just one live application, you don't want it to show if an IM comes in or email comes in. You don't want to click on some other application you have open, then share that single application and you don't have to worry about it. So let's give you a little bit of a self-test here. So you want to share a Microsoft project as a live document in your WebEx meeting. Which way will you share it? Take a look. And let's see if you got it right. Yes, you will share application. You want only that one application to show. Let's try the second example. You're going to toggle between Word, PowerPoint, and Excel as live documents in your WebEx meeting. Which way will you share it? That's right, and be sure you close all those unnecessary other files so that they don't interrupt or you don't show them without intending to. The third is you will annotate on a PowerPoint document and then save it with annotations for later review. Yes, you're going to use the share file. So they're really very easy to use when you understand those basics. Well, getting the basics on WebEx is the first step in having a great meeting, but you can go a lot further than that, and we have some wonderful resources to help you. We have wonderful training done online on WebEx to teach you how to make a fantastic online presentation, how to have a fantastic interactive online training class, and likewise how to have richly collaborative online meetings. There are things that you need to learn beyond just operating the technology. So if we can help you, our contact information is at the bottom of the slide. So when you think about how to operate WebEx, you've just learned the basics here, how to share files in WebEx. Now you know how to share them, exactly the documents that you want people to see. This is Dr. Jaclyn Kostner, the Webinar Guru, saying goodbye. This is the end of the tutorial.